Another day, another story. Section 1. The Mask of Strength. Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to Ivan, a tormented protagonist whose inner battles and external facade form the heart of this epistolary poem. Ivan is a man of contradictions, torn between his inner vulnerabilities and the image of strength he presents to the world. It is within the depths of Ivan's introspection that we explore the dichotomy of inner versus outer strength. Ivan, like many of us, wears a mask of strength, carefully crafted to shield himself from the judgments and expectations of society. He has learned to project an image of unwavering resilience, a facade that conceals the fragility lurking beneath the surface. But behind this mask, Ivan grapples with his true self, yearning to embrace his vulnerabilities and find solace in his authenticity. Society, with its relentless demands and expectations, plays a significant role in Ivan's struggle. The pressure to maintain a strong exterior weighs heavily on him, as he fears the consequences of revealing his true emotions. He longs for acceptance, but the fear of judgment drives him to hide his weaknesses behind a carefully constructed facade. Yet as Ivan delves deeper into his psyche, he begins to question the authenticity of his chosen path. Is true strength found in the ability to embrace one's vulnerabilities, or is it in the art of concealing them? The battle within Ivan's mind intensifies as he contemplates the consequences of his choices. The toll of Ivan's internal conflict becomes increasingly evident. The emotional strain weighs heavily on his well-being, leaving him exhausted and drained. He recognizes that the facade he presents to the world is not sustainable, that it is slowly eroding his sense of self. The contrast between Ivan's internal struggles and the expectations imposed upon him by society becomes a stark reality. In his moments of introspection, Ivan contemplates the true nature of strength. Is it the ability to withstand external pressures and maintain a stoic front? Or is it the courage to embrace one's vulnerabilities and face the world with authenticity? These questions linger in Ivan's mind, echoing through the corridors of his consciousness. Dear reader, as you immerse yourself in Ivan's journey, I invite you to reflect on your own battles with vulnerability and the masks you wear to protect yourself. The struggle between inner and outer strength is a universal human experience, one that transcends time and place. Through Ivan's introspection, this poem prompts us to question the true nature of strength and the importance of embracing our authentic selves. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the depths of Ivan's psyche and explore the eternal battle that rages within him. But for now, let us contemplate the mask of strength that Ivan wears and the complexities it brings to his existence. Yours sincerely, the dedicated master linguistics and renowned writer. Section 2. The Depths of Ivan's Psyche. Dear reader, as we venture deeper into Ivan's psyche, the battle within his mind becomes more pronounced. It is within the depths of his introspection that we witness the turmoil and consequences of his choices. Ivan's internal conflict is a constant struggle, a never-ending war between his inner vulnerabilities and the need to maintain a facade of strength. The choices he makes, the masks he wears, all have a profound impact on his emotional well-being. In the quiet moments of solitude, Ivan confronts the consequences of his actions. He realizes that by hiding his vulnerabilities, he denies himself the opportunity for true connection and understanding. The walls he has built around himself isolate him from the world, trapping him in a cycle of loneliness and despair. The weight of societal expectations bears down on Ivan, suffocating him with its demands. The pressure to maintain a strong exterior is relentless, leaving little room for vulnerability. But as Ivan delves deeper into his introspection, he begins to question the validity of this facade. Is true strength found in the ability to hide one's weaknesses, or is it in the courage to embrace them? Ivan grapples with this question, torn between the desire to conform and the longing for authenticity. He yearns to break free from the chains of societal expectations and find solace in his true self. The toll of Ivan's internal conflict is evident in his emotional state. The weight of his choices weighs heavily on him, leaving him drained and exhausted. The facade he presents to the world is a burden he can no longer bear. It chips away at his sense of self, eroding his authenticity piece by piece. The contrast between Ivan's internal struggles and the expectations imposed upon him by society becomes increasingly apparent. He realizes that true strength lies not in the ability to maintain a perfect facade, but in the courage to embrace his vulnerabilities and face the world with honesty. In his moments of introspection, Ivan contemplates the true nature of strength. He begins to understand that it is not about projecting an image of invincibility, but about embracing one's flaws and imperfections. It is in this vulnerability that true strength resides. Dear reader, as we delve deeper into Ivan's journey, I invite you to reflect on your own battles with vulnerability and the masks you wear. The struggle between inner and outer strength is a universal human experience, one that we all grapple with in our own way. Through Ivan's introspection, this poem prompts us to question the true nature of strength and the importance of embracing our authentic selves. In the following sections, we will continue to explore the eternal battle that rages within Ivan. But for now, let us contemplate the depths of his psyche and the consequences of his choices. Yours sincerely, the dedicated master linguistics and renowned writer. Section 3, The Eternal Battle. Dear reader, as we continue our journey into Ivan's inner world, we witness the perpetual struggle that consumes his very being. It is a battle that transcends time, existing outside the constraints of the temporal realm. Ivan's eternal battle is rooted in the dichotomy between his inner vulnerabilities and the external strength he feels compelled to project. Like a pendulum swinging back and forth, he oscillates between the two, never finding a true equilibrium. In the depths of his introspection, Ivan grapples with the question that haunts him. Where does true strength reside? Is it in the ability to hide one's weaknesses behind a mask of invincibility? Or is it in the courage to embrace those vulnerabilities and face the world with authenticity? Society, with its rigid expectations and relentless pressure, demands that Ivan maintain a strong exterior. It expects him to be unyielding, unbreakable. But as Ivan delves deeper into his psyche, he begins to question the validity of this facade. He wonders if the strength he portrays to the world is merely an illusion, a mirage that shields him from the truth. The toll of Ivan's internal conflict is evident in the weariness that etches itself upon his face. The weight of his choices, the burden of his masks, takes its toll on his emotional well-being. He yearns for release, for a respite from the constant battle that rages within. In the timeless realm of Ivan's introspection, he contemplates the true nature of strength. He comes to realize that it is not found in the ability to hide one's vulnerabilities, but in the courage to embrace them. It is in the acceptance of one's flaws and imperfections that true strength resides. Dear reader, as we accompany Ivan on his journey, I implore you to reflect on your own battles with vulnerability and the masks you wear. The struggle between inner and outer strength is a universal human experience, one that we all grapple with in our own unique way. Through Ivan's introspection, this poem invites us to question the essence of strength and the importance of embracing our authentic selves. In the following sections, we will continue to explore the intricacies of Ivan's eternal battle. But for now, let us contemplate the timeless nature of his struggle and the profound implications it holds. Yours sincerely, the dedicated master linguistics and renowned writer. Thanks for watching.